Summary: Reid Jenkins joined Below Deck Med Season 7 late but made a lasting impact, bonding with the crew and embracing the challenges of yachting life. Reid Jenkins' Instagram reveals a loving relationship with his girlfriend Cassidy McGee, showcasing their adventures and special moments together. Despite his successful stint on Below Deck Med S7, Reid Jenkins did not return for Season 8, keeping his life private and away from the cameras. Below Deck Mediterranean Season 7 deckhand Reid Jenkins has kept a low profile since his time on the show. With Captain Sandy Yawn at the helm, the crew was focused on their job, albeit with the usual drama and romantic storylines of a Below Deck season. However, things went slightly off course when a feud between deckhand Jason Gaskell and new bosun Storm Smith threatened to derail the season. Jason also struggled to get along with fellow deckhands MZI Dempers and Courtney Veal before he decided to leave after Storm had a tough discussion. After Jason's shocking exit, Reid was brought in as his replacement. With the crew already preparing for another charter, Reid had to shoulder the responsibility of quickly adapting to an already flowing season and gelling with crewmates. Reid, born in Decatur, Alabama, graduated from the University of Alabama in 2019. Although Reid's family operates a towing company, he developed a love for yachting and gained experience working on tugboats. Nonetheless, after a lukewarm start to his reality TV debut, Reid stepped up to the plate and ended Below Deck Mediterranean Season 7 impressively. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Reid is now in a relationship. Reid joined the Below Deck Mediterranean Season 7 crew and quickly became eye candy for some of the ladies on board. He and new Stu Elena de Beich had a very short romance toward the end of the season, however, it never went anywhere due to Elena joining the show for the last 2 episodes. Now, Reid is in a relationship with a woman named Cassidy McGee. Reid recently shared his first post on Instagram with his girlfriend. Meanwhile, the couple's friends often teased them by leaving cheeky comments on their photos, including someone who said "looking good." Reid and Cassidy recently appeared together at a friend's wedding, looking loved up themselves. Reid and Cassidy had dated before Reid filmed Below Deck Med and seemingly got back together recently. Reid and Cassidy recently appeared together at a friend's wedding, looking loved up. Although Reid and Cassidy haven't appeared in the news lately, they still follow each other on Instagram and appear in each other's pictures. Cassidy first appeared on Reid's Instagram in January 2022, months before his Below Deck Med debut. Since then, Cassidy has shared images of her kissing Reid and of the couple's various trips together, including one to George Island. Reid posted to Instagram for the first time in years before April 8. Reid had gone more than 2 years without any activity on his Instagram page. Reid's last post on the page was of an image of himself donning a blue suit on November 22, 2022, where he encouraged fans to tune in for the Below Deck Med Season 7 reunion. However, after a long hiatus, Reid surprisingly returned to Instagram on Monday, April 8, to celebrate his friend Steve getting married. Reid shared several pictures on his Instagram, including one of himself with his arms around his girlfriend, Cassidy. Reid also shared group pictures of himself and other mutual friends who attended the wedding. Despite his extensive career in the yachting industry and his reality TV stint, Reid isn't very active on social media. Judging by the first picture on his Instagram, Reid appeared to have started the account in 2016. However, he only has about 61 posts and 5,399 followers. Related: what happened to Bosun Storm Smith from Below Deck Med Season 7? Below Deck Mediterranean Season 7 featured fan-favorite cast member and bosun Storm Smith. What is he up to today? Does Reid still work in yachting? Close. Although there hasn't been any new information about Reid's career since his Below Deck Med stint, it is highly plausible to believe he still works in the yachting industry. Before joining the Below Deck Med Season 7 crew, Reid was already an established professional in the yachting industry. Reid worked as a captain for small yacht deliveries and also freelanced for deckhand gigs. After changing his major multiple times in college, Reid found himself drawn to the adventure of yachting, and he became a deckhand on Below Deck Med, dreaming of running his yacht surveying firm with his father. Reid's journey on Below Deck Med. Reid joined Below Deck Mediterranean Season 7 very late, with little time to impact the season. During his first few episodes on the show, Reid spoke a bit about himself and how he tends to say the wrong thing when he's nervous. According to Reid, a female friend warned him to say as little as possible once on board, noting, "For whatever reason, I am just really good at shoving my foot in my mouth. Sometimes I say or do something, I just feel nervous, I feel like I need to fit in, via Distractify." Unsurprisingly, Reid struggled to get along with his co-stars after arriving on deck. The rest of the crew members already had established relationships before Reid joined, and it took a lot of work for him to infuse himself. Nonetheless, Reid still found himself involved in one of the season's dramas after he joked that lead deckhand Courtney had an undiagnosed case of narcissism. Courtney took Reid's joke personally, explaining that it triggered something in her during the Below Deck Mediterranean Season 7 reunion. Nonetheless, Reid apologized to Courtney for the joke, and the two made up by the end of the season. Will Reid ever return to Below Deck Med? Reid joined Below Deck Med Season 7 with just 5 episodes to go and made as much impact as possible during his short stint. Despite Reid's tough start to the season, he was eventually able to get along with his co-stars, and during the season finale and reunion episodes, Reid was a bona fide team member. However, even with his impressive skills, Reid didn't reprise his role in Below Deck Med Season 8, unlike Captain Sandy, Second Stu Kyle Viljoen, and Stu Natalia Scudder. With Below Deck Med Season 9 still months away, there have been no rumors of Reid joining the team. Reid hasn't appeared at any Bravo event since the reunion, instead choosing to keep his life private. While Reid certainly enjoyed his time on Below Deck Med Season 7, it doesn't look like fans will see him on the screens again anytime soon. Below Deck airs Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Bravo. Sources: Reality Titbit, Distractify Below Deck Mediterranean TV 14 Reality Below Deck Mediterranean is a Bravo reality television series that follows a crew that works aboard a gigantic superyacht during the busy season. The show highlights the challenges of the crew as they serve their high-end clientele. Each season tackles new locations, such as Greece, Croatia, Italy, and France, with some repeating. Release date May 3, 2016. Network Bravo franchises Below Deck showrunner Mark Cronin, Courtland Cox, Nadine Rajabi.